Sompa 90.7 so I won Kranza Sanso and a one more Kumasabati and Ka was Sompa 93.1 one more Sunya and an important so dear Cassandra Badan and home at their first Sompa 98.9 FM. So your Facebook social media platforms are one and so active Nina Sompa TV Ghana over to major Jane Chileno Susiano our honor brepem ya back and canning na Ede amamo and some of those we nemum de bedi animu no be a name.
The miso fruit drink I say 5 year energy drink kan 21st clinic ka ho ma ya dia bro bi ne se wochina and na sonoma wono mokoto aba yi franka kurafo no na yewura Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia say choko enkunum franka no be hini
yebeto asonso akoye mra shebede fi asamo esi wo hono mo de nansen kidney yade ahodo asore no mra shebedwafo na hyase edi eho enkomo ewo fie ho
ene badwafie ho no enye kidney ho nkomo nko a Hamas ene Palestine fo Israel ntokwa no so wo maka bi na etese de woti TV achi na wone de woti TV so di nkomo
ensem no do so ewie ene ede be somo se sompa ewia prem to break ase bo ekua bo achiwa sempetia enemy di menen
triple A ejapia apam dada afi kase no yanyebre ne yentutu ne sre ne abasa emfa mawo ye firi ase de a ene na wosona manyoku no wo mo ene sesei waye abofo a wonom enam eho apaso na edachina ena aba no wonom kwa akoto emiamie bia mansin bia abato mpehwe bia wonom betoto enam saye so ema wonom ewa manone na woye ekoyima wotubi eyeye wonom beba mrese badwafo a wonom nso tubi eyeye beba beto aban krache empenemfo wonom beba na eja waba aba beto ama nema nyina nso etimi akokama na enum no ene wonom chese nipa ntokura nipa bese empem mienu ahanu ene ekire nwotwe de wonom beto na womoto no nso yehwe ni mu se abato mpesua bese ahanu eduoson ya ekire na wonom ekwa akogina akwa akoto sabai na wonom agina ye nipa nan no emu baako Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia Ghana mampani abadi ekire na nensem ode atodwa eche ne se wonimba bia wafa kampe ahodo a wayo ene adwuma wabɔ no bibia de adanse the signal no clear na so gon se nkunim franka wono ene behi mo de sansemi atudwa bra na wone sempa nsantwerefo edi nkomo.
I demonstrated this value by embarking on a campaign devoid of insults and personality attacks. As I stressed throughout my interactions with delegates across the country, I am committed to the unity of the MPP, and I, as the party's flag bearer, will bring everybody on board. We are a party of different people from different backgrounds with different preferences, but in our differences, we are indivisible. With this in mind, I've been presenting a message that fosters unity, inspires hope and confidence, and positions the MPP as the best to lead Ghana. Throughout the process, I've come to know the party people even better. There are many fond memories of this journey that will go a long way to deepen the respect, love, and harmony between me and the people of our party. Having put up a spirited campaign backed by a dedicated team of brilliant and hardworking young men and women across the country, I have nothing but absolute confidence, inshallah, that I will be victorious on Saturday, November 4th, and my victory will be a victory for the MPP.
Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia ene ati yehwe no womfoni no so a wo kire se inshallah na chese nyamete ase die se tie bia nkunim no wo bedi edachina bra si ahene ne etu ahene fo awo osona manyokom akwa kire won madwen ne mo nkunim no eye osona dia
enkomodi die bi so akoso ewo ye mra hyebedwafie e dia fa nan sentem no kidney yade a adoso enam so ema second deputy speaker of parliament ya wonu kro ya esaye formena mrahebedwani yera Andrew Esiama Muako e de ato panyin a wo hwa apomode ho nsem so yera kwaku agemaimanu se wo mapie mu mrahebedwafie na wonyi nsem bia no emfa kidney yade no ho ansana no monyamfo kwabena minta akando ye dwabo so mrahebedwani akasa e de afa asem no ya wo kire se wokopie mu e wo kolebu Bayar Sabia Kesimu Renal Unit Outpatient Department no womutu mu ache nesama wode tu mrahebedwafo no wanim no yatwen kakra egu ahomaso.
The Minister for Health, in a meeting with a section of minority MPs on the 13th of October, assured that plans were far in advance to have the center reopened soon. Unfortunately, this soon seems to last longer than anticipated. The minister understands that immediate actions is required to alleviate the sufferings and financial strains on dialysis patients. However, constraints to reopen the center may be coming from other avenues requiring the attention of this House. The reopening of the outpatient department cannot continue to remain in abeyance. Mr. Speaker, even more distressing is a statement from the Renal Patient Association to the effect that since the closure of outpatient department of the Renal unit in May this year, more than 19 outpatients have died. The tragic loss of life emphasizes the urgency of the matter and the necessity for immediate intervention, Mr. Speaker. It is imperative that the Renal unit outpatient department is promptly reopened and the approved 380 Ghana cedis fee charge is reinstated. Mr. Speaker, I therefore call on this House, with your guidance, to call the minister responsible for health to come to this House and clarify why the outpatient department of Renal unit of Kolebu Teaching Hospital remains closed and what measures have been instituted to ensure that the facility is reopened as soon as possible. I plead with this House to rally behind me in calling on government to consider absorbing the full cost of dialysis for Ghanaian patients, or at the very least, absorb whatever the difference beyond the 380 Ghana cedis. This will help alleviate the financial strain on patients and ensure timely access to life-saving dialysis treatment.
Onomonyamfo kwabena minta akando ene kasaye wonu kro ya nso bedwako ayate wo mrahebedwafie so monhwe apomode ho nsem so no wodi ne dwuma ewo hono mu bi wakasa wie ya pe ena denta mrahebedwani yera Adamu Ramadan enso de nsem kakra eto so ya na wo kire sesese no wo kidney no eho ba asama eka wo bebo enye 380 Ghana cedis biemo sese huri akọ 765 Ghana cedis ya kwens kakra ensugo achiri.
Let's look at the Kolebu Teaching Hospital is more or less the biggest referral center in the country where if anybody has issues would be referred to. At the time when Kolebu Teaching Hospital was charging 380 Ghana cedis per dialysis session, it served as a buffer or as a check on other facilities not to go too far away from that price range. Mr. Speaker, at that time, the Ridge Hospital was charging 500 Ghana cedis per session for dialysis. The police hospital was charging 450 Ghana cedis. Komfo-Anokye Teaching Hospital was doing 400 Ghana cedis per session. For the private facilities, Ghana Canada in East Legon were charging 530 Ghana cedis per session. You have the Nyaho Medical Center, they were charging 500 Ghana cedis per session. Mr. Speaker, these private hospitals don't enjoy any tax waiver of any sort. If we allow Kolebu Teaching Hospital to push their price from 380 to 764, where they are proposing to go to, what that means is that these private facilities that don't enjoy any tax waiver are likely to push their price range to close to 1,000 or even more than 1,000 for individual sessions. Mr. Speaker, it is important that as a country we take a very good look at this situation.
enkomo ekoso yinti ena nam so ema achia mehene abedi achi otoso mienu ewo ye mra hyebedwafie yera Andrew asiamoamo akon editu dwase ne sadia yema fomena mra hyebedwani emepiemu ewo horom ne atutu na no kakra ntinyame adoma ye hwe ne mu se ye wada dia ne mu a ebeya oba bepiemu honom ne eptutu na no ede afa kidney ehon sensem a ekoso yi ho
is to appear before us on Thursday, 9th of November 2023 to come and brief us on the closure of the Renal Unit Outpatient Department and the upsurge of kidney-related problems in Ghana. I mean, the minister should come and tell us something. Almost everywhere people are talking about the kidney-related problems. He should come and tell us if the NHIS issue can also be captured in relating to kidney-related issues. I mean, he should come and tell us and to the extent the whole nation. So that is my directives.
Second Deputy Speaker waya mra hyebedwafie ya ono asan ya fomena MP yera Andrew asiamoamo akon ena wo sere senyame adoma ya madoma mra hyebedwani emepiemu ho no mesane se wono a ena yeso afo hwe ya pomode ho nsem so
ene yeda so aginam ewo mra hyebedwafie ho na eno no medu wura afigya sekere east ho a na mra hyebedwani a wone ne tua wono ma no e ma me Mavis nkansa boadu wakasa wo mra hyebedwafie a na nani abere pa say otu ani na hwe Israel ne Palestine to kwai Hamas fo se de wo musi hama niema no anu edene na ba ne sanso a ede wiase nyina ya bibiman ya ka ho a Ghana ye hyemu bie ede yasondwie gura topre ne se hunti wonom ejina mra se badwafie Ghana de no wo moto wo ma no ede amane wonom ewo Israel Palestine papre no so nyina se adaworo ma wo ma adwobremra na se koba se enkwanjo a ya yeta no eno nso timi esabinum afidwa sekere east mra hyebadwani ma me Mavis nkansa boadu ekire mu mra hyebadwafie sei.
In a press release on the 8th October 2023, the government of Ghana unreservedly expressed its condemnation of Hamas's attack and actions and retreated Israel's right to exist and defend itself. The statement further called on Hamas to withdraw its militants from southern Israel and urged the government of Israel to also exercise restraints in its response to Hamas's attack. The African Union, on its part, issued a communique in which the chairperson called on both parties to put an end to the hostilities and return to the negotiation table to implement the principle of the two-state solution. Mr. Speaker, let me conclude by indicating that although the disastrous nature of the conflicts has raised so many concerns about the welfare of Ghanaians in Israel, our mission in Tel Aviv has reported that no Ghanaian has been caught up in the attacks and the Ghanaian community is safe. As of now, the issue of evacuation of our nationals from Israel has not been raised. In addition, our mission is in close contact with the leaders of the Ghanaian community and is providing the ministry with the updates on their welfare. And we provide the general public with updates pertaining to the welfare of Ghanaians.
Mame Mavis nkansa boadu no wono anso na oba o my Ghana mu a amanoye anase amanone atsoye no wo yeso afo abadi akira wo hwe ho emra hye bedwam wo gina figya sekere east wonom anamu nene no ewie na anso ho na okan kwe central ho nso emra hye bedwani yo ho yewura Patrick Boama edina no tumu chese se koba se Israel adwo Middle East afa ho Palestine fo ka ho eho ye boko na asundwe wo ho a se tie bia bibiman ye nso ye didi na ye bibia nso bekoso ye pa ye ho a ye hu yasenem.
Even the supply of medical aid, water, fuel, and other essentials into Gaza has been restricted, especially by virtue of the fight going on within the area. The lives of the old people, children, civilians, hospitals, and what have you just a couple of days, a mosque was targeted and bombarded, Mr. Speaker. Those are some of the things that we ought to speak against and ensure that the rules of war are adhered to and respected. Mr. Speaker, all we are asking for is for peace to prevail in the area. Israel has a right to self-defend itself and territory, but it also must have recourse to international law and international humanitarian law.
Enia uti ye nimfonia wohwe ye no eye Okankwe Central Mrashe Badwani Ira Patrick Boama na wie no Mrashe Badwafie ho anso ho wa Central Mrashe Badwani Dr. Abdul Rashid Hassan Pepu wono so kasa bi na wode betum asan so kra kire sebi Israel wono mo kan wiase nyina ho sa na Palestine wo mo so ka ho ndi sabira Hamas ene ho ahwan wo mani abre ama babia ye wo Yesu Christ asema ba ho babia sabi yakobo na senuam kra no eho ekeka ne babia wo faforo kosoro wo mpese wo motobo otua ne nyina no wo mumumra na emra no nso wiase mra ya sabi ebo nipa ho ban no wo momo woni enko ho pa na obia edisubi.
The Palestinians are locked up. They can't even leave the country. Bombs are flying every day, up and down. Children are dying. Everybody. You sleep, you don't know whether you wake up or not. Mr. Speaker, for us in this parliament, the one thing we have to ask for is for a ceasefire, immediate ceasefire. Not for any other thing at all, not for even humanitarian ceasefire. We are asking for a ceasefire. We are asking for negotiation. If it is about retaliatory measures, Israel has killed about 8,500 Palestinians. If the Palestinians realize that what they did has come to a point when they have to begin to reflect, they may have reflected upon it now, that they didn't have the right to go into another person's country to cause the harm they caused. So at this point, Mr. Speaker, the Parliament of Ghana should ask for an immediate ceasefire, not for even humanitarian ceasefire. I would have wished the government not to dilly-dally with the situation, to be saying Palestinians stop, these people stop, just call for ceasefire, so that we see that government of Ghana is calling for ceasefire, Mr. Speaker. That is the least we can do, because the history of it is that Ghana government recognizes the existence of a Palestinian state. We do. And we have a Palestinian embassy in Ghana. And we have an Israeli embassy in Ghana. So we, as non-aligned in our perspectives, recognize the existence of the two countries. And if there's a fight between them, we must call for a ceasefire. Nothing less, nothing more.
Dr. Rashid Pepo Hassan, Mrashe Badwani Edema wa Central, and I say one more two for Palestine ni Israel wa mu nyina kan wiase ho na asundwenti na sabi o yetimi etena ema odo eba ne mpuntu nso ba wa mu masundwe mra
kofa baye ene panyipa wada movement for change konwa no afafanto na wo pie free wo sunu no mu no na sem na meken wo ye yewra Alan Kwadwo Chiamate na wo di dwuma kese bi e wo Kwame Nkrumah suapon ni mu wo boabo dom dodo no sede be ombeboa atom movement for change no ho sempa e de ama no 2024 abato a yebeko no ho yebeko ahoma no so akodi nkomo bi na nsana no yewra Alan Kwadwo Chiamate wone ne manfo ebon komo kakra yenkotie bi ma
17 time wa Ghana yako sika free IMF 17 time over 32 years. With these 32 years, you know, Obi atimi a transform into the second most powerful economy in the world. And me and I say me catch raw. And so what I say, it is time for change. Emranaso. Say I say sisemu. Emranaso say sisemu. It is therefore. It is the Ghana for to do now can say. MPP, my baby. NDC for my baby. Now so still Ghana yehu yehuano. enti mokwaya ni mokwaba afei sawusha sa amonyo ko mienu yi atra so mfie aduasa ne achi no omo de empapamu aba politics in Ghana. The divisiveness in our politics in Ghana is not sustainable. Yentimi ntwaso sa say Ghana bibia beka ho asembia na kwa NDC ni MPP adan NDC ni MPP pe ani ku awo ebetima tra Ghana. Oh so mo pa na mo pa mo kana me kotra se hey na the movement no ne papi medical ni say we want to move Ghana beyond the duopoly of NDC and MPP. And in the decline, say, 7 FM. They can afford to do an can say, Yemfa is Sayamla.
They can afford to do an can say, Yemfa and Saye and Bra, where Yura Alan, Kwajocha Martin, Movement for Change kind of for Yawo Noa Saye Ekono Kofa Baye. Yen Saka Ekono, Ebano campaign, no sense some of their penny pa, Yawo Tia, and Yura Joseph, and more Homana so, young quite near no and quite train and no Mujumedian ho and Komoka cram. Yura more what him come more ha and more Kaba higher Sompa TV. Wapenyi eno adwumadi akosi wo biti nche obeka sa wanti ase emfa so ben ena wo dwumadi eno amode hehye so no eso
yo mda akpa yo mne se ena adwumadi na ko no ye omo ye krato se omo be ye adwuma ama alantematan be president as an independent presidential candidate. Omaya ready to work voluntarily to what Juma. I obey wedding Sakrayaba or Maine. Only a prayer Muna, Omoba, and also Bama and the Brotokla Maria Kama. That was it. Did it kind? Was what the kind of case or man, as the iron say, or mana and what and this before pa, Sumabayomodia, not Omoko, not NBC for pa, Sumabayomodia, Sumabayomodia, no Musoko. Now the woman I can say, yeah, travel give work your comedy, yeah, another monk near Zemra, na in the Bibi. And this is a man, no. The church said, "A man na be young on paso." A young group would be Kakazet, may that be deep in the market. The Jesus had in the argument that a city of Miami about the deep near for the air. And a bit more money to make ground in us. Now, who says that the Akoswa for the past 33 years? And they said, "Okay, they said, if they know fear or power, the Benjamin is being or no, not pa when it's more the best of mine. I'm more man of calling. I'm a man here, Jumaya. And maybe I know a Jumaya. Now, won't be pro with you to crack a Juma baby, a Juma. Now, near all your beers, no super bumpers, one man and a Dutch. Then if I'm not the material, what bar or person by your side? It is a one more banner. What first more the market is won't you number 2 watch out what am I at how man? One man a minimum in couple. Nothing probably do say bad, no say or minor to constantly a better query. They guys are NDC people. Many about how you say, Bray will be 7 Obi, Echo Kum Nisakra Nase. MPP can say, when I go cancel MPP near, and I go cancel NDC near. Bakuba generality, our back and enough. And over when the background are part ready. It's on the party in the air. My son is here, and your mind is a black energy. So, never you begin another you begin. The player yes to recover in Nano. No cries the woman is over. Woman the Brana is your mind. And now, Mama or Mano is a dinner. And then you must rob them. And then they didn't make a call on you. And the other intimate Benjamin Shire.
Mo inti afafantone ni swade hunu ne se obesum osono ne chinie na to baby.
Enya se osu ma to baby ne mom se you know di kan no na ni swade hunu se yan chichiri o mema o man ni nyina ne na sie na wo mo afafa ayi na ba se parties ni no ni parties nke to ari nyina any power wo po accept wo mo ni dia nya ho fama wo ma o meya de chichiri o man no yan go mo nyina mo me fa chichiri o man national unity any was there hwehwe edi wo mo ni dia wo ayi lukodie nsusu mu na wo ahofama a wo press o ma we ko na nim no so ya ndc ni o so ya mpp ni o so oye gumbo so ya apalu o so ya cpp o that way any one cause media for boy that be say we go how no so nim dia wo no so that media abeboa amo ma yakoso but what you read the sua obi agyen say o kasama obi ntino Mindia no one decided any other obviously. And you won't be out the young or find your best secret. That is
Inti Mr. Mobeka Serna Mujume Dieno. I am successful.
I am very successful. You have no Casamo
7 FM.
I have to be a better because Minago. Now, I don't with the media car is a little buyer. Then you ask them to get to our
na mantama hodo aka no mantama hodo aka no mo betre mu so aba ha bia na ana kumase nko na mo beye no
dabi say we kumase bia ya ye ene ya ba oboasi zone and the other regions nyina ya ba ko papa bo cheche ma kiro
okay
ana ya ba sha te kumase dabi mo nim ze alantimate de nesmo na rebo
Kumasi.
And the next day, I shot you. And the rest of them are successful. I have trust of now, Yami argument or didn't about the president in the class. It's not boy, I don't make nothing. The Dominion almost more. Number one, we are supposed to register. People are not only a year with my general register. Now, on see ya. Let me call. Login. .alantemartin.org. Sorry, join.alantemartin.org.
Join at okay.
.org.
Okay.
Google. You don't Google join.alantemartin.org. Let me join. Join ya. This is a reference. A computer habit master. So let me use your phone. And now that only some maybe the betting at the number be at Maua. Let me press our number, Mrs. Now you are joined to the movement. You are pushing you know. And I'm a number of I'm making Compana alternative today, you know. In the book, Yadia, we send the public play, I can't go to the again. It is Yamia, and is now very fine. You found it.
Openya yedu besi hayada so papa no bre wada jeni nchiremu a wode asome bre pemu no ye besan aba wo nchen biom. Amen. Yo, yes, that's say. I was saying the pine and the chicken comoy, Yera Joseph Amoa, and the ban one more ton Yera Alan Koyocha Matene Honsem Padia. One no and a kind of four, Yawotia one more unknown.
TV papa radio papa na wo hwa utie enye wanwa se digital audio broadcast no Ghana nyina TV ni radio wo mo ye adwuma efamra kwan so na ehon tie na yemfa bi ntete ho na efini kekan bia ni ho no wo mo yi maako du nwotwe Sompa TV ene no radio eka ho enti ba bia nam bia se ye okamu.com utimi tie bi saa na phoneso.com utimi atie wakura ase a won nam a ho network bia ni ho kura utimi tie ma yeye wo mo kan ho ena kase ye de brewo se ye bunu east na wo Sompa nkransa dawroma ena ate nka se wo bunu mantamu asompa sunyana dawroma kuma se santemantamu Sompa Kumase 93.1 FM Sompa TV social media handles na de ye wo baabia enkomo bi enenam emfnamam ebinom se Ghana sabia kama ye se asukufo pa wo mo boshe ye ne bi enti apologism fo nko a project work kura je se wo bo aport me bo aba obi din kura de ka ho tworo nom na ho ade na asem foforo ba bebom maami wona ye tenene wo national science and math quiz no eso wono akure ya nso eba se enwumasuam a waben papa enti se ekoba se obi nam na adwen di boa no na nso efie ni bi kura ohunu na wode tudwa kyese Ghana de obeka se ye na esuafo a wo ma ben e wa de suamu bia no woni no ehurode asem no woka kire wo ase ne hu na Ghana eba ben a ya ben pa ne eyi bia pie kura national science and math quiz na mo ade ba ko ono ehunu ne se kama ye se universities and asuapon ewo amanone na wono mo nso pe wo mo enim de no wa ben pa no wo mo hyeda tete na fe wo mo yi Ghana ya ade firi mu no na ye de wo mo kọ ha bet se boachewa you are qualified to come to Hwan University wo he abrochire ba ne sanso ne ye pre dimirika kikiki ne ye kọ enti wo man ye won nepa ya ma hodo kura ni bere yen na se de no wo si kire mu no anwuma eda ese ne wura no.
In fact, North America now, you see our program, our National Science and Math Quiz program, it's a program that unearths our best, our brightest and our best, and they are now available to other schools around the world. Wow. And they do come and recruit them. They do. We have many of our products out there in other universities. Whether they come back to support us, I don't know, because I don't see any program in place to get them to come back. Yes, so we have very good products, and when they go out there, they do very well. Right. They do extremely. So, the numbers. Okay. So I get the best and brightest to sit with me on stage and do what we showcase so well. But the majority, what is happening with them, we need to talk about that as well. But it's not because we don't have the potential. If we are the schools are giving the right resources, the teachers are giving the right tools, and encouraged to change some of the methods we use in teaching, we might be able to see very good products coming out.
Asem no na mame Professor Elsie Kaufman if we can din ho waboni nyina so chese enhyehyɛ papa no yedi gu akwan mu akade pa no a beboa ma adesua pa atimi atodwa yedi nyina egu akwan mu no enhyehyɛ no ye hyehyɛ ne yi a Oman Ghana ye wade awoye na ewia na nso ho we nkomo mu a na ebusa ne sɛ ba wi ase tenemu ade na sebi wono a ya wonu no ho ne ni so obeka sɛ bi a science and math quiz no ba ko bi na nka wo sɛ apam senior high na edie nso ewie no wo mo gema obi no wo se wono de wo kai a wonu no ho pa ne sɛ wagya wade.
Not that I remember. Not that I remember. Of course, when you get married, you are expected to stay in it for life, right? That's right. And so I consider the breakup of a marriage one of my biggest failures for life. Time that it was happening. Now I don't even. I'm well over it. Oh goodness. Yes, life must go on. I love that. Yes. First of all, you need to make wise choices and understand what you are getting into before you even get in there, right? So know that human beings are not static. So if you get married based on what you see at that time, note that you are going to be growing. The person may or may not grow. So find somebody who can grow with you.
Wakunini Elsie Ifa Kaufman, one on a National Science and Math Quiz, no, ya yachi amehema na setrene ewom and artist watch rich and same
I was saying, you know, so na yenda ya homa seba and sem no edos yebekwa kopie mu ewo Oman Ghana ya ho de ne adwuma kono mu eja edem no enya asem ketwa ye kwa basisia.
Introducing Mixer 5G Sparkling Drink, a whole new refreshment in a can. Mixer 5G is a tasty non-alcoholic drink. It is a perfect companion for all your events, including parties, weddings, and funerals. It is made with green tea, ginseng, guarana, grapes, and grapefruit. Get refreshed with Mixer 5G Sparkling Drink. For bulk purchases, contact 0246 270 221. This advert is FDA approved.
21st clinic aye sciatica expert sciatica no o nerves na wo to ase na fa wo siremu na fa wo nansia besi ase ho no se ho techema eno ene ye fa ne sciatica na etimi bubu o to ase ka wo se dwe wo sirem wo je ho ba bia enye na no na 21st clinic ba ye adwuma pa wo mu ye ntia baso bo ma je ne wo Ghana ha ene amono ne enya asem ketewa Womuji international awards ahodo womuji local awards ahodo na anu nso na womu be the only sciatica research and treatment center in Africa bibrim ha no ebi ni baby a gise 21st clinic nkwa womu de bibiduro ene besa o yare no masa de machine aka ho eya yare sabia yare bia wutimi de ko ne mama ade ba ko a woma gidi womu pa no eye sciatica ena stroke nso de kwa diabetes ne hypertension ni ade Ghana ha baby a womu ho 0540 311 311 0540 311 311. That's a 21st clinic. Woman is sciatica expert.
Sompa achedie. Yaba. Sompa achedie. 2023. Bible say, Nyame sompa pani say, ubi konwu nyanka, eni erisia mobo. Enuti na sompa 93.1 Kumase. Sompa 90.7 Nkransa. Sompa 98.9 Sunyane. Yakabomu. Sebronye yebema enisia. Eni ekrafo edidi na yenko ayetimi agise wo beboa yen enti sey sika fatu ahomatrofo iso 0598 559802 mitimu biem 0598 559802 edin waso yeta 1 media na November bosome no ni be edi kan na ye tro ekrafo ni din enti se wo nkransa na wo yekrania kotro wudin e wo sompa enkransa GCB edanimu ho a wo sunyane so a kotro wudin e wo sompa sunyane night market wa na Kumasi de ekrafo nyina ba be tro wo no din e wo sompa yani no hotel de anu hye eye busumi du ba kono ne de di kan na dwumade anu akasa de bronya busumi ne de to so aduonu ba ko ne bebogya trada na de amode tom ye no ye de ama ekrafo yi
wo de bibi wo 1 million
ko so 1 million wo de ba to akoko
me ba to akoko
na de abomo
na me de abomo no so
ani anwa
ne sadi si no so nyame Islam pa why adie pa
na yesika na yentuma so a wobetimi de aba afenso say niema bi ense ye ti say mo ene yanwa so a yebeje mo amu ye bi afie twem no emu adanse de de mo amu nim sompa achede 2023 abusuafo yamfa ye ho hyem na propose prepa oboadu ponko mu ye nyankopon obeyiye wiye sompa achede 2023 ekunafo ene enyanka ne so wo mu bedidi.
TV
Yama wakwaba edeba Sompa TV so ye wi aprem to breka se bo ene nsama hodo a yaboabo no Ghana ha ne ama hodo so no ena ye de be somu ya fe yento ensam no esoi ne mbonra oman Ghana ya ho de ne adwumakuo no mu wokopie mu ewo ye mra hye bedwafi a eya bedwaku ahodo ena ewo honom na wonom omotina se ehwe oman Ghana esika samsom etoto ne omadanda ne mahose bibia ekoyie no opanyi ba kwa wodi ne dwuma ewo hodom akasa wonu kro yanso eye Okaikwe Central emra hyebedwani yera Patrick ya oboama ene odi abetudwa se wo sere aban ya adam eka wakobo ye enam agreement ya woni Ghana Power Generating Company GPGC ekoye a wo boye no eye $140 million judgment debt no wo sere wo mra bontin no mechiremu sa agreement no tintontan wo matwama wo mra no mbeka isane se ensem ha ewo yekro yimu.
The matter of the judgment debt that private sector participation within the energy sector obtained against government. I expect that government comes out with a true disposition of the matter, especially with regards to the arbitrary awards that was given against Ghana, especially when some private properties of government are being attacked, especially the Regina House in London, which houses the International Commercial Bank. It's a matter that concerns me. It's a matter that I want government to at least let the people of Ghana know where we stand with regards to that arbitral award. You see, the former energy minister issued a statement insulating himself from some of the activities. And I have read it, and I believe that it is a matter of course for journalists to also look into it, because he's a man of integrity, in my opinion, and such a matter which concerns his tenure as minister, which has led to such a huge award against the country, ought to agitate the minds of all well-meaning Ghanaians, especially the media house, to look into it.
Oya titine nia bedi akire edema ye mra hyebedwefia bedweku wo honom ya omohwe yesikasem eso ya wonukro ya sanso ye Okaikwe Central mra hyebedwe ne Yira Patrick ya oboam ha
afe ye to akase no so no mede okọ atwere nchemu na no ya wono bie akoso mboda mi me pefa ho na nsu ayema emesene nko na ja emfidie ewo mu no ntiminya adwuma sade ese no aman binom ne nkuru binom tea pa na wo motea no wo motea nyina ne se wedie nipa na aye emfiri nyame yenkoda ma de enche enna enoda ahwere nche ma ato timamufo bi e wotachiman no wonua esewani e wo TV so bisa na ese waso e radio a wotie mi eso na eno ho no osuframa ne fa yo namso ama dan binom ho akeka pa timamufo e wo ho ebi nso edi ebene na ne nyina nkamfu ano Yewura kwadwo agye sei waka wonoma won ho kan ye no bi ho no ye bom homodin ase ye sabeka no na fe ye na ba homa no so ne yebusa se ensuo no ye sabio akoso mbodie no bi mframa na bebo fa ho ana se ye twedi amponde no bi na ebo eba be fa ho ni nyina no wo mo ne betimi a kirem na wa kirem yie pa na dan kura dodo se ne ho aka no so nipa pira ya na nsa na torenje mu aboafo kura pe wo motafra boto ene emu entrenom ne ne aka de akwa won ago
yeah
hello
hello bla
Yewura kwadwo agye ma hai
so nana
Sompa TV Sompa FM so ni o ne edi kan ye mamo kafra pa
nana
na enura no eyensuo ne toye anase eyemframa ne fa ya sa atwere nche ne ba se ne sisi ye boy amane wadama
nana ne esi ye ni o nso na sha se toya tocheri ye pa nchi toya e ba be ko na wiye no be da demu ha ne nkwala yi ne be chi ya ni se kan ti akopɛ nti be de ni Bob Fridana so me nine so pine e dia ba ku dia kire me nine krona so nti me pege me mu me pege mu me chi mu na kire se container kakra kabina a free epabia esie no aba be hye dan so abubu dan agu so na nkwala ne de nyame adom bi anka mo na me mo be ma me mu na be prepare kakra nti nkwala ma ma akopɛ bada fi ba mi nkyɛn atena sise mu go so mi yiri ne ma pra bi na ma pra dia abom ho ja kakra hwe nso ni me ho nana die ni me ho se mi dina hai sa sa ai kakra adwuma no okwa top one asem ti ama how akakra be to me so me sire so the whole Ghana me sire obi a ti me nkan yo ti me nka bi ehu mi bia omo amen onya me moa na ni bi ebi ni ho ebi wo ho dia nkanya bi nananom me sire ho mo ame kakra they gonna mind the whole Ghana paying for nso
kafra pa na sa twere nchen we de se bi o emfiri nipa na o heba bi efiri nso de nyame nchen ton nyame hu ye mobo e ba na sa na dan dodo se na wo nso ho kaka wo de ho
na container ba ku tu ye no e ka dan ba ko e ka me de bu me de no na ba ko so e ka ho kakra bi
na e ko ba ne sei atwere nchen mu aboafo o maka bibi
na mpamcha menche famfi obi a nchen sanse okwakura hu so da hu ni papoti oye panyini e wo ho da net before no hu ya chiro se ko ha ubechi ha hu ba bia ofa ti se nsuma pida me che fa ko
u pra o he
na mi pra mi nine
ne brogo no be boss no
ai
Ebuya na efuma
Minamu minan so ane de ho atwatwa na epa no so de epa no so afichi pa me plan squad yes nkakrara cause say ma minan ho ina woro
na eba ne say wankasa nso watu anamon bi ana
na mincha na manfa nko ba bia madamfo bi na namfo ha no mo kwekwe mu kakra o ma so mu abobo am kakra mi nko ba bia
on fa nkwa ya sabia mpo
dabi mi nko ba bia skani mi ho skapa de bi mi ho a me de beko so na o yare ko doctor bani asemala nti aban bi ma tie aguso
ejaje kafra na de se yebekọ so ana fe yenso ye de akire ne yebusam na yebusam penimfo se anamombe na won mutuo enti bibia ni a yebesan ba won chen bio kafra na hye den papa
yo nanom ebramase dara form wa me siram nkan kira mo fanti obi ene no obi anso mu kakra
won mo hwe ewo Sompa TV wo mutie ewo Sompa FM ahodo no so social media handles no so won mo ho na sade ho nsem besie bia no yemfansi wasonboa ebemo wason ate yewura kwadwo agye techiman ene owo ensubrantama a ekeka no ho no da nam so ema atrenchemato no ewo fia container ohwe Sompa TV sede container no wo mo esesa no nya fi no wo mo hyehye esi wo dada mframa ena achicha ichemsa na ekobo ne danso a wo kire piratora wapira ene kapre ni ne hunti sabre wo guso a etetete echampo no twetamo ene emu buakuru ede hyehye ne kurum enti amanfo mmra ne moa de wo kana no
yemfrisa ensem ne ho na yenko yenim headmistress awoda suku a yefa no Suhum Islamic Girls SHS Haja Safia Salifu woni suku ne mpanyifo edi ya wankasa omoto safra Sompa centrofo se yankasa mepiemu osuku honom na yenhwe de ekoso wo bepiemu osuku honom a esuafo esuade wo honom ebro apemunum eni esuo ho de aye bibia wo ho enye no nko bia ya esuafo no ebedidi no so wo mu eni bi wei ene wo hawa hudo pi na ena suku no fm enam so ama headmistress no ene obon commodity enu mu sem yentena nto aban sa aban no emeya wo mu emo afen so ye tweben emaya wo mu suade ewo Suhum Islamic Girls ene wo mu atwetwe nkomo eye obi a wo mu famu se ema wo mu suade no wo mu ne ye cheye
Kelly's Braco, a student of Islamic Girls Senior High School. We thank the Qatar charity for donating this borehole to us. It's going to be of good help to us because sometimes we have to struggle for water before we bath and go to class. Because of this, it's going to be easy for us to bath, we go on with our choices and other things. And we thank them very much for this opportunity.
On America, you're in school. I'm a farmer by more than 2,000 women. You need dining hall. Yes, this is concrete platform. You see, you're appeal for funds. Many organizations to do now. We're dining hall. You need assembly hall into your dining hall assembly hall complex. Yeah, I'm an architect. Why a plan? You were hand budget into one a year. Nah. Yen science laboratory na dormitory ni yen ni pio sande mbazo mba yarba wa hani nti ya na mofama wakada wa ba ha wodo so pa nti yen dormitory yesan hia classroom so aka ho nsuno in fact anopempo my assistant headmistress domestic okonsu academic okonsu nti se boho ya ba no se de won konsu bio ye benye nsuno na house so aban no obesi aban esi dormitory amfa nso anka ho nti girls na wo mu no why be 500 ahon so obogu dam nso oh mamba kancha done de ye gudu sisi a me predecessor ma ozi head and sign na ememerba no we see 18 unit classroom block a ma beto me so merechiado nti ye hian kwankwan se neto luva blade so ntabuo mprabuo ceiling honzamo ye hiana ye zewie classroom block no 18 units na mafama no watsena ho na wo hia za adechia na adechia no wa akodo toto Sompa, a student of Islamic Girls Senior High School. Well, initially, we used to face a lot of challenges when it comes to water problems because students will have to wake up as early as 4 o'clock a.m. and go and form queues. And before you're able to fetch a bucket of water, you'll be late for class. So because of that, students might not even be able to go to morning classes early and might even end up missing it. So we used to face a lot of challenges at that time. Well, but now with a new borehole coming up, I'm really sure that we'll be able to wake up even later and get an
way I headmistress I was school no more any asuafo a wonom ewo honum na wote dede na ewo akire honum na na ye odunfo bi a wobeye wonom adom so besi boho kinkren ede ama school no eye Islamic Girls SHS I wo su hum epoye mantam
ene yemfire poe mantam ne yemra sante mantam ne no nso ahafo ano afa ho na medi wura south ho a eho nso a eye east na kura efro se dijama ekobi yato omudin ginyame na afi 64 battalions of one mo dia boy ni nya asam keto amazisi ameka se kura asam na kwa akodi police fo nsam na sade emu nsam atie pa no wo de yehwe mfoni we mra
Sefidi. The one who said, yes, and a man, no name, and Brandy and Omojo, so to dash. Yesterday, more. Yeah, Uncle Chasm, Africa, I will say, to put a piano on Tuma. I tried to be peppy. Sabbath, he knows jump on Tuma. I'm no fool, and we're watching so no castle. But me, me, and I'm from a cabin Kubichi. And then what Chasm giving me as I see it, not actually. Yeah, everybody, I just say, Miss and the Cormut was and I think wasn't the quite to say, Sumasiga. Oh, why, Nina said, you know, not says to the name me. Was a Buchan will be a proud and will be how we are you. Then case she the team. Also, some case I was at the coffee. And I go, the one movie was a can. I know by what I was saying, but there's no master.
Eno eye de ekoso wo adudwama na ate se pani wo kirechire mu nsem na sade etie adaroma je yekona fe ye ne yekotie bekani no takra kura afiri to pane kura afiri to a wo wura wokofa edeba Ebeneza owusu ansa ebebo nkomo ne abusa se 64 battalions of no wo mu ya asrafo ana na ginyame nso wo mu firi nyame na eba anasa hina wo no wo ebe ma hai
Mejo so asempa
na enemo mboko de dada no ani
oh meje ibia boko milia
na 64 battalions no omo ya asrafo wadujama ho ana
da se milia kaje wadi nkan ede asem no atudwa no sabe pepe enetiem ubepemu awadujama ho de a 64 battalions ku bia wo mama wo mu mene so pa na obubutaye ne se Umbabwa ama ediyo na afesu pepe yo etimi aba ahafo ano south west afesu ahafo ano south east aba tombeso ano so na no kwasem na anu ya etwam ya kosia de ene butimi ye dwuma de sunku kwa wo mu aju wo mani na ho ene kuo fofura eno susu ababa betodwa enipa ba akwa wo no susu free 64 battalion mu ekoti se ko efe no ginyame no wo mu bi ebaba be ebe ka wo mu atese wo mu dwumadia na wo mu die no na ekoso tote na obi ehu e de ekoba ya abante ba ko free ginyame ni mu ekoto twedekane a ekofa asa wantwe nyina e de baaye na anokwasem ni nyame adwade afri ebnada besi ni no e ya de se empanifo bu krom ho aye biaboa pa ama suvie etimi abasan se de na 64 battalions for no eni abra se yo se na obi bia wo mu be hia ne bia na keje se atama be se no e ya de se wo matimi aye ama asuvia ba se se amno ka se no asuvia bua emu no mu enu mo ho na no kwasem ne se wo abra no mu susu se adwumadie ne ko so na farming mu wase baaye no e ya de se wo manfo bi mo mu woro ensuru gujam pasan se emrantia kantin kai die ya de se wo mutibu abonde so a na edijamum na e ba se se amno ka se no empanifo na afesu kromo ehene na kotoko
ko etina ka wo mu nyina boma wo mu nyina atina dem a edi nkomo esu so agina ahwe kwampa wo befa so a wo bema asudie etini akoso tote ni nyina akoko yese saa o mu pani a wo free saa friends 64 battalion mu a ye friend Lucifer no wo ne ne mranche ne ya de se metem wase wo mu mo che se ba bia wo be hia bia 64 no bia no na e kwa akoda ne ntokwa eno na aka wo bia masese no apoti so abema ene friends nana no mu susu wo no esusu abema sisi ano omu pese asumdwe emu eno betena waye sisi mu no kasa de menua asumdwe wo ho yenso so no akwakoye bola suja sede na branche ni tete mu se sempanifo anka masumdwe amapade a ya de se 64 battalion for no eni o be wi kwa se ebi ojamum ebebro manfo bi ma omu ho
Eben me na wasepa wiei na kwaso afo ani no waso edi akire de ebesi akire bia no memfa nkame yatie for titru ene nhwemu a abambofo beye no Ebeneza owusu ansa yekotie bekani nene na ateye no
Womo bo DSTV any Go TV nkabo mu kwa mfimfim mantamu so na esra ban se di amen womo enka DSTV any Go TV ni installation na enu omo dididie na so na nsen die decoder any activation fee no ne bo no kosoro pan yenti womo bre ne site titinani eremako no Alasan Kasim woni ama ne bofo twetwe nkomo ewo kotokra badwam ewo mfimfim mantamu ena ode to omo nim se nipo betimi aboa eye wono mu a wo mo Consumer Protection Agency ene asuye ya ehwe nkitahudie samso ntomo matibianim no monye bibi emfa ho
Ye DSTV aye adwuma chen bebre na emri ya rebe amama ye wore chine papa sande DSTV no Go TV emri ka krei fast no sura na oroko na de minti mama ye so installer ye adwuma inara ko fre menye bia ye sisi are ya America say installers a ye won wo central region ha ye more than 1000 and so sisi are America say do na la won na me sande bima no mama ye memese no why stranded na one na mo nti yesra for donke di DSTV funa baja tumi wo ndaka sa American day activation a mra abasen ko so mo central region tumi more than 1000 no actually be fuma over 70% tumi ye asa da minute wa mama nkrofa na nche wo ko school na za wo tumi what installation wo to tua wo school fee na one accommodation kakakra no da mo nkrofa ina tumi ko school first no nche NGOs politicians was nkrofa brain train was this year why you train recently yara no inara oye men sande customers and control decoders you want so on from one go kaye
titine ni kasawie ya pe ene kuo ne man so sorry so ene omo ka sese die edwa no enya kra
6 months coming company 175 but this year company 255 to buy am go phone 2 months company has no boys in the guys you can more than kaka ni tete yan we be nye be bi ankwa nka ju subscription number from last year to this year. You think you get subscription more than 1,000 just 1 month ago. But this year, every month when you change subscription, you 2 million. But yeah, because of increments in a BBR, this year we notice yeah, it's a big with the bike. This month you are starting new increment for subscription. Which is bad. The subscription will form because of subscription is easy. I'm an insurance here.
To know what you know, because you are 1 month, 2 months, and you go Kulumpo, no about the DSTV. The Miskanka Kana as installers, yes, save on our be a shayamba. It's bit your rent, it's bit your light bill, water bill. It's bit your tax and I'm because you was stores. This is a wadia.
Filimantam, one more DSTV, any Go TV, almost how on the two Sompa TV and Central for Nimabusia and Yadani Chiri at Diamamono.
Dear Ayami Yapa, and said, the Equibiano, 1 month non 5G energy drink in Ibinka, Jano Kra, 1 more. Sana miso fruit drink no eno de me ka che say makoda no numbi na adwi mo bie na ne manyina ye wo mo eno nom no mankora nko nom pani nom doctor timi nom saa na kremu benum amna ye Kristo utimi nom 5G energy drink we no cafe bie nim uraba bie ton anom ne ebi ne ho a no wa frɛ 0246 270221 entem na eja wajibi unya jibi wi a ya no wakɔhwɛ o siatica ne sɛ de ɛte ɛwɔ 21st clinic wo mo na ɛwɔ mfidi a yɛde yɛ nhwehwɛmu ɛwɔ nipadua no firi utirinwi besi wo mɔwerɛ so a babia yɛde ehunta bia wo mo hunu ɛsan so de aduro ɛka wo se e Kumasi ehwe overseas ho manager Daniel wo ho eno achi nkran yokodome a ubenya yen wonu me wo techima nyina Jane Bank dandadanum eho ne yebutu enkransa Victory Bank ne hwe animu Children's Park in Chempe 0540311311 eye ahoma obetumi apusu na eja one wonu makasa koko de yemfa ntu kwan ene nti na yesa wono nom 3 co capsules ne bi na fe wo de 3 co ointment no ene nso di twitwitwi de ehunti akosisi nkasa eso nyina be nane na fe ahoto aba ede amawo enti ana wahye ne nso saa ye ka ne saa no ne ye ka kire se cloud internet se ebia na ope internet de gina so pa te se konkoma hene agyan a ene ne wo mo ho a wo mo no de ntwen da ache o wo mo ye ne ne ya enti ba bia wo enwumakuo bia na mo de mo ho abata wo mo I care herbal clinic ni wono mo wo ejesuzo ngo junction ho a menim yade e chew so ya de ko wo makache ye nya duro mfa ma wo emma ahotomma se ye nkase mu entinimu wedie ba bia eno ane se wura ba bia tonuro na eja adaworoma wonso wadom agedie wo hwehwe no ede afiri wonom enchen wo mo kan yen ho na ewie ye de kase no ebre wo na yenwie
Cloud internet and so beboye ama stable internet connection na yehia ewo yefie any offices ahodo no wo mo ede abedomo eya fast reliable no bo no so eda form nti afa ho ne baabi a wo hia internet no seye ewiem anasa asase ase se wo frɛ cloud internet a wo mo beba abeboa ewo sakwan no so top high and cloud internet wo be hu wo mo no Love FM ewo abonsankro na mu wo mo ma no so eye 0202 699 110 Tabita Clinic nso ene de ba ye nche na so wanwade omoye wo kro ni mu no enye asanketo wo diabetes ene prostate no wududu ho no ma adokota fo nim de fo no ombehwe to ase afri ho e de ama Kumase wo be ho Tabita Clinic e wo so full line ye ne alignment no edi nhwe ni mu patase nso ye wo ho no ma ye bo adwuma nkran de wo be hu ye e wo Madina Firestone Footbridge ho no pen takwa ye nkrabata no ba kon e wo ho no sanso e na takrade yakopie mu ho no ma ye bo adwuma 0260 196 219 0260 196 219 3A Herbal Center 3 Herbal Center edi kan edi ho adanse edi akire afenso abe Herbal Clinic sickle cell ya etete wo fibroid gonorrhea enamo sanya de bia fedru abe Herbal Clinic na mami abe wontumi emontu sa ohaw na se emfiri ho emfamon sickle cell test na egusu ayeye eno no ye free tanoso patrapa new site na be hu abe Herbal Clinic Giamano eya na wafrey 0243 345 392 Express Group ebia na pese otu kwan kwa brochiri ekosua de anasa wo se environment no ekoye adwuma Express Group na mekanfo ediamon se nwuma na buso ewo Canada UK Australia Brazil ma Express Group emwa no mo emfa won kosika kuma bi penso na betua o passport plane ticket o COS omo baye no French kama na omo ede ama obusua ye de no esi semufo panyi yera asante yeboa Benedict na DJ Papa Toast woni na tin fidie no achi super producer sofo Ike ya Grace Muni na ahoodin mu bi manager Bojebo yeda se papa so kan ho bi na kasebo no ewie peyo ekuabo achewa sempetia enemy di ewie menen
triple A ejapia apamdada
Sompa FM. Sompanie enyumunie, sompanie kasia bonie, sompanie osompapanie, sompanie radio nie. Yaba, Sompa 93.1 FM.
Hey yo, check it out yo. Aji, drink, papa, Aji, Mizo drink, Mizo.